traveling internationally with two children, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Boy, did I have confidence in myself, thinking, you know what, I'm a stay-at-home mom, full-time stay-at-home mom here in Germany. I'm going to, kick this. If you've watched my past videos, I've traveled with Malang to Kenya. I traveled before I even got pregnant with my first child, Usman. So I was like, this traveling thing, is easy breezy. Hey, let us just board the airport shuttle. Let Malang start vomiting. It was 6 a.m. in the morning. He started vomiting out of nowhere, just profusely vomiting. And I was like, Shah, my Lord God, Allah, what is this? What is this? Anyway, before I continue, my name is Lillian. You can call me Shashi if you want. I am a mom YouTuber based here in Germany. I have two children, Malang and Mariam, and I am a wife to my handsome husband, Falu. I was born in Kenya and I relocated here in Germany a few years ago. So be my guest, take your hot chocolate, take your hot tea, and sit down and be ready for this tea, because let me tell you something. At some point, I felt like, oh my goodness, what did I do to myself? Why was all this necessary? Anyway, so we are done with the check-in. What?
Also, we have tea.
You also have tea, yes, and your small snack as well. Come along. We were heading to the airport. Everything was nice, everything was super, we were on time, everything was perfect. He just started vomiting out of nowhere. But I think it was the nervousness. He knew his Baba was not going with us to Gambia. Yes, now you all know that we went to Gambia. We were in Gambia, yeah. So Baba was not going to us. It was just me and the children for Baba selves for 6 good weeks in Gambia with our in-laws. And I was like, why not? My idea of going to Gambia was to celebrate Eid and also to experience the whole of the Ramadan month, our holy month, because I am a Muslim convert. For those who don't know, I converted into Islam in 2017 and I have never experienced Ramadan in a Muslim country. I've always had Ramadan here in Germany or in Austria. So I wanted to experience this Ramadan in a Muslim country, and why not 2023 when I'm home with my children, because next year I'm about to go back to work and I'm not going to get this opportunity again. Anyway, so my husband, allowed us to go, and I was like, I can do this, I can beat this. So he vomited in the airport shuttle, so I was just there busy. I handed over Mariam to Baba and I was just there busy cleaning, and the driver was like, he was busy driving. It was dark outside and I was like, please, can you on the backlight? So he had to on the backlight and I had to clean as quickly as possible. I cleaned as much as I could, and on reaching the airport, I thought everything was done. We went to check in. Good morning. Salam alaikum everyone. We are at the airport now. We just arrived. It's around 6:20. Excited for the journey. We were standing there putting our luggages on the, where they put the tags. Guess what? He was like, Baba, I feel like vomiting. I was like, babe, please just take him somewhere, because I don't want these people to say you cannot travel because you have a sick child. For me, deep down, I knew it was because of the nervousness, and he, Malang and Baba, they are inseparable. I knew it was because Baba was not coming with us, so that's why he was vomiting. Anyway, so Baba took him to the side. He took him to there was a small restaurant cafe. He bought water for him, and before they were back, I had already finished checking in the bags. I had gotten our boarding passes, and yeah, we went on the side, had to open the hand luggage. Thank God, we normally pack children's clothes, or not only children's clothes. I packed my clothes, I packed Mariam's, Usman's in our hand luggage in case our luggages don't arrive at our final destination. Anyway, so we changed him, and Baba took us to the departure section, and we had to check in and had to bid Baba farewell. It was very sad. Malang he really was sad, and Baba as well, when he was hugging Baba and his children, and also us and Mariam. It was 6 weeks that we have never been apart before. Yes, he's been gone for a month, but for 6 whole weeks we had never done that. He bade us goodbye, and we entered. We checked in. Anyway, I didn't really video much because I had a handful. I had Mariam that I was carrying. I had Malang that was sitting on the suitcase and I was dragging, so I really needed both hands, so I didn't really record much. The flight from Munich to Germany was amazing. From Munich to Brussels, it was amazing. They slept. As soon as we boarded the flight, they were knocked out. They fell asleep. I was like, what? Thank you Allah, alhamdulillah. So we flew. Arrival at Brussels, you'd feel now he was getting better. He was getting the hang of this traveling thing. You could see him running around, you could see him jumping around, smiling, laughing. He was getting to be his usual self. Who I had forgotten, before at the airport in Munich, Baba had asked me to take him to the pharmacy. At the Munich airport there's a big airport pharmacy, but unfortunately fortunately or unfortunately, we were in another building. Like I never knew that in Munich airport there was a shuttle bus. That is what we had to do. We had to go to the gate K, and we had to go to the gate K with the shuttle bus. So with all this excitement, all this being careful, where we're going, I think I missed the pharmacy, the airport pharmacy, and we just found ourselves boom in the shuttle area. Nothing indicated an airport pharmacy. So I was like, you know what, he seems okay, he doesn't seem sick, let's just board this flight. We're getting the shuttle to go to our gate. Oh my goodness, I only experienced this when I was in Zurich. Even here in Munich. Come on. Yeah. Come on. So, come sit here.
Bitte zurücktreten. Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Oh, it's the first time.
Bitte festhalten. The train is departing. Please hold on.
Please hold on.
Herzlich willkommen am Flughafen München. Dieser Zug bringt Sie zu den Gates J, K und L. Und L.
flight, as I said, everything was okay. We reached Brussels. There was this amazing lady who, I think she saw me struggling with 2 children. Mariam at that point started crying, and she asked me if I needed help, and I was a bit hesitant, and she was like, come, let me help you. She was a German lady, so she took my hand luggage and she was like, I'm going with it outside of the plane and we'll meet there. I'm like, okay. So I took my babies, I Madunkat Mariam as usual. We went outside, she was there with my hand luggage waiting for me, and she took Malang by the hand and we walked till the gate. We are in Brussels, and a lady is also going to Gambia. She's a German. She took my bag and, you know, held Malang's hand because Mariam was crying, and this was so kind of her. Malang, stop! Oh!
Madrid, Barajas, se ruega se dirijan inmediatamente a la puerta número A40.
And it was interesting because she was with a friend, I think, and they were also heading to Gambia. And I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah, she has a school and she goes to Gambia every 3 months. So she knew her way around the Brussels airport. So we were just following her. We are now in Brussels airport. And because of the children, I got to board as priority, you know, with the business class. And then we got our own little private space with, like, you know, benches where you can lay and stretch your legs. It's so I'm surprised because there are so many negative comments, reviews about the Brussels airport, but I'm positively surprised. It's my first time traveling with Brussels, and I am very, very impressed. I don't know. It's the one we are going with, so maybe they are doing things. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. Mariam's top is all messed up. I gave her food, and it's like 12 months old food. It has like big pieces of noodle and vegetable, and she just vomited. She just vomited. Malang, she will fall down. Malang, let's see. Let's see. Fast forward at the air in the plane, Brussels to Banjul, or let's say Brussels to Dakar. There was a bit of, you know, Malang vomited again. They brought food, and I think he didn't really, I don't know, he just ate bread, and I was kind of like, you know, asking him to eat more than bread, and as soon as he ate the bread, he vomited everything, and I was like, oh my god, please don't vomit again, please. But anyway, whatever has to come out anyway, regardless. So he vomited, and after that everything was easy. He fell asleep. We arrived in Dakar. We stayed in Dakar for a long period of time because guess what? They had to count us like 3 times. They had like this thingy where they count, and we had to show our boarding passes. And after, like, you know, the Dakar waiting time is 55 minutes, and I think we waited for an extra half an hour. You can imagine how restless the children started getting. And after the counting and all that, they finally found the person who they had been searching for. Actually, they gave him the wrong boarding pass or something. Anyway, I don't know. So we departed Dakar, heading to Banjul. So I was, you know, seated there waiting for a long flight. I felt like we just went up and we had to go down again. I was like, what the heck? We could have even walked from Dakar to Banjul, but that's how short it was. Arrival in Banjul, we were so excited, we were so happy. Malang kept asking, Mommy, are we there? Mommy, are we there? I was like, yes, we're here. I wasn't able to film much because as I'd explained, I had a handful. My hands were full. I couldn't like take the phone and record. We arrived in Banjul. The first thing, the humidity, and I was like, yes, we have arrived. The humidity is here, the warmth. I had to undress Malang, Mariam, because the flight was really cold. It was freezing cold. They didn't offer us any blankets, but alhamdulillah, I had blankets for Mariam, I had jackets for us, so we were okay. Arriving in the airport, it was very, I'm sorry to say, it was very chaotic. It was loud. No, people didn't really quite know where to go. I had children, so I had like 4 people calling me, hey, come this side, come this side, come this side. So I was like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Eventually, this guy called me like 5 times. I had to like go and follow him. So when I went to him, he was like, yeah, priority because you have children. I'm like, yeah, that's great. So where am I supposed to go? So he opened this thing and I kind of passed the line. On passing the line, reaching there, you first have to pay 20 euro, $1,000. Yeah, because I think I gave him 100 euros and he gave me 60 euros back. Yeah, so I think that's 20 euro each. Malang had to pay 20 euros. They gave me the receipt. Nobody's really explaining why you have to pay this money. And after that, then that's when you have to go to the immigration. Give them passports. Our children have Gambian and German passports. I gave them the German passports as Baba had asked me to do. But unfortunately, since we were staying more than a month, we had to go back to the immigration to get a stamp because we had exceeded the 30 days. And the stamp was to cost $2,000 per passport. I was like, what? So I started like asking them, but I checked on the internet. I asked people, German citizens or Gambian passport, yeah, German citizens they don't need visa to get to Gambia. He was like, yeah, no, you don't need a visa, but you need a stamp because you're staying for more than 30 days. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I was like, oh, Gambia. But then he was like, no, it's not Gambia. It is the route. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I understand. I'm not complaining. It is your laws and I have to respect the laws of the land. After a whole chaotic, I think 30 minutes, we headed out to get our luggages. You know these carts where you load your luggages so you can get out? There were no carts. Like, it's people, like there were men, like 10, 15 men who were holding the carts and they were there. Basically, they're offering their help, of which you have to give them money after the help is offered. And I was like, you know what? I don't even have Dalasi on me. Anyway, it was just so complicated. And I was just, you know what? Let me just take my own suitcases. So I was able to drag my own suitcases. I went outside and there was a man again asking you, oh, we have to put our suitcases in the security check. So the gentleman over there helped me because, you know, I was carrying a baby. And so he helped me, and when we came out of that place, there was this gentleman asking for our luggage tags. You know what they tag behind your passport? That's what he needed. And I was like, anyway. And you know, the thing is, they don't really explain much. They just ask for something and you have to give them. And there was a lady there who was, you know, back and forthing with them. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to back and forth with them. This is what you need. Everybody's giving him. So here, take. I just wanted to go out. Getting out, there was a huge crowd of people waiting for their family and friends. And I was like, how will I ever get to my brother-in-law? I don't have a Gambian line. I don't have his number. Okay, I had his number. I could have actually asked somebody to call him on my behalf. Anyway, that didn't really cross my mind. What I did, I stood on a side and I just stood there and I just stood there waiting and observing people. And I was like, if he knows when my flight time is, and he's going to come, and even if I'm the last person to leave here, we're going to find each other. Fortunately, I just stand on my right and he was there. I was like, Malik. So he came and picked us up and we went home. I was so relieved going out. I was like, you know what? I am in Gambia. I came back to Gambia after 4 good years. I came back to Gambia with 2 children, and I don't know, I just felt accomplished. I don't know if that makes sense. So we went to my in-laws' house. It was they were very welcoming. They were very happy. My first plate of chip. Oh, it's so good. The children like instantly started playing with each other as if they've known each other like in forever. They've never met, they've never talked, and they were like instantly playing and running around and all that good stuff. So yeah, that was my amazing first day in the Gambia and my part 2 of the travel to Gambia. And I really hope you like this video. Comment down below, share your experiences, tell me what you liked about this video, and I'll be really glad to, you know, interact with you guys. Tell me what you want to see more in this channel. And don't worry, if you like the Gambian videos, I have loads of videos for the Gambia, and I'm planning to upload videos every day because there's so many. I really can't upload every day. Hey, he looks nice. Mashallah.
How to go down?
We're here checking for suitcases. Here, Marian already kapoted. This thing is not even 30 minutes in the house. She's already removed the button. She's already removed where is this other thing? What a yum. And that one, this part.
No.
Mariam, here? Hey, you removed the button? Hey, you know. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate so much. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. And I think this comes to the end of the video. If you really enjoyed it, give it a like, give a comment down below, share this video if you like, and until next time, kwaheri ya kuonana.